hurt you all. Not you. No, I heart you. You know I heart you. It's my boy. What's your name? Alright, we're not going to talk to the audience. That's no fun. How are y'all? Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Bradley Edward. I do not give money to white bums. If you're white and you're a bum, you did it to yourself. You had every opportunity to become a CEO of a large corporation, but you decided to be a bum, and you get nothing from me. If you're a minority and a bum, then you might have, faced some racism from your white CEO boss, and maybe I'll throw you a nickel. If you are Asian and you're a bum, that's just pathetic. You owe me money. All right, what else? My mom's Democrat. My dad's Republican, which makes me bipolar. I was walking down the street the other day. I saw a sign that said to lose weight, call 1-800-652-8989. I called it. It was my Coke dealer. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. I always wonder if Muhammad Ali and Michael J. Fox held hands if they'd stand still. Good thought. Oh, here's good. I was having sex with this girl the other night. I was going at it hardcore, and I'm just really going at it. I'm like, yeah, and she's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, call me daddy. She's like, why do you want me to call you daddy, Uncle Bradley?
Oh, man.
Thank you. I hate my doctor so much that I like to go in there and fake butt irritation just so he has to stick his finger in my ass. Thank you. I raped a prostitute the other day. They arrested me for shoplifting. All right, folks, that ends the one-liner portion of the show. Thank you very much. What else do we got here? You know what the worst invention ever made is? And don't say the Snuggie. The Snuggie is not a bad invention. That's actually what the British would call brilliant. Snuggies are fantastic. It is a blanket with sleeves. What is not? I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, who sits there and watches TV in the cold and has the blanket around them, and then the commercial comes on, and you gotta fast forward through the commercials because we live in the 21st century. Everyone has a TiVo, and we are watching it, and it takes a while to have to take the blanket out and find the remote. By that time, you've watched half the Tide commercial or whatever. All of a sudden, you want to buy Dr. Pepper or whatever. It just sucks. So the Snuggie, you just gotta, sleeves and you just use it. So that's a great invention. The dog Snuggie, the pet Snuggie, that's great too. Because who doesn't like, dogs and blankets or clothes? Dogs and clothes are hilarious only because it's so humiliating for both the dog and the owner, and we all secretly hate dogs and their owners, so we love the Snuggies and the dogs. Well, that's it. But the worst invention ever made has got to be the leaf blower. The leaf blower, which is loud as shit. Listen, they have made an invention that muffles the sound of a gun, of a bullet coming out of a gun. Yet the leaf blower is still the loudest piece of shit I've ever heard in my goddamn life. And what the hell does the leaf blower do? It blows leaves to the other yard, and then the next day another leaf blower blows it back to your yard, and it's just this never-ending, very loud cycle weekly of leaves getting blown all over the fucking place. Usually on a Friday morning, waking my ass up. And I am not happy about that. I mean, at least attach the leaf blower to some sort of scooter or something, and just driving around and hitting the, get them to the end of the block, and you can put a gun on there too, shoot people that's getting in your way, and the engine on the leaf blower will silence the bullet, and you don't even need a silencer, and silencers are expensive. I have saved you money. The leaf blower. All right, let's move on from that shit. What else we got? We got, I went and saw the latest romantic comedy the other day, rom-com as we call it in the biz here. And I love these movies so much because they're so, true to life to me. And I look at it and I'm like, you're right. In this one, the, pretty boy from Grey's Anatomy goes up to the cute girl from private practice and breaks up her fucking wedding and is all like, I'm the one you want to be with. And she's like, you're right. And then they kiss and the credits roll and everything is very happy. I did that. I went to the woman I loved wedding. And I was like, you know what? I saw it in the rom-com. I can do this. This is true life, folks. And I went over to the wedding and they're like, whoever wants to object to this or forever hold your penis or whatever the hell they say. And I hold up and I stand up and I go, it is me. I want to object because it is me that you love. I am the one that loves you and you love me back. I'm the one that's been calling you and breathing heavy over the phone. I'm the one that's been looking staringly, creepily into your window. I'm the one leaving dead birds on your doorstep because I just want to be your kitty. I just want to be your little kitty. And what happens? She doesn't run to me and kiss me. No, I end up in jail. And that's when I realized that life is not like a rom-com. Life is like a very, very disgusting gay episode of Oz. It hurts, folks. It hurts. My goodness, it's just crazy. The women, I try to meet women, and sometimes it's successful, usually not. And it just annoys me because I have friends, pretty boy friends, that it's like that. They want a woman, they're like, I'm going to go out and get laid. I have a friend who was staying on my couch, couldn't jerk off, so he's like, I got to go get laid, man. I'm like, okay. Like, that happens. You just go out and get laid. Sure enough, this guy goes out, he doesn't come back till the next day. And I'm like, well, what happened? He was like, oh, I went to this bar. Yeah. You know, and I met these two women. Two women, yeah. How was that? Oh, it was fun. We went back. We started banging, whatever. And I'm like, wait, what? How was that? And he's like, you know what it's like when you're fucking two girls at once. I'm like, no! No, I don't! I barely know what it's like to fuck one woman at a time. It makes me mad. It just, I get obsessed over it when I watch my friends just go and I get obsessed and I start thinking if I had a superpower, what superpower would I want? And that's, well, logically, I would want to be able to stop time. And what happens? Have you seen Heroes in the brilliant Jonathan Frakes movie Clock Stoppers? Twilight today, thank you. And they stop time, and what do they do? What do they do when they stop time? Oh, they decide to save the world. Yeah, that's gonna happen. If I could stop time, I would be fucking everything that didn't move. I would be fucking armpits. I'd be fucking asses. I'd be fucking ears, not in the ears, on the side of the ears, like this. You know, fucking in the ears, gross. But I'd be fucking on the side of the ears. I'd be fucking like a Dr. Seuss book. I'd be fucking on the train. I'd be fucking in the rain. I'd be fucking in the tunnel. I'd be fucking green eggs and ham. I'd be fucking Sam I Am. I would be fucking everything. I wouldn't be satisfied till I had AIDS. The cool disease. You have AIDS, that means that you fuck. I mean, everyone says, well, what about a bad blood transfusion? Only in an 80s sitcom does that happen. If you got AIDS, you fuck. All right, now I promised this earlier that I was going to answer all the questions that Bob Dylan asked me. Chauncey was talking about Steve Miller, and it was like making fun of Steve Miller is like making fun of Dave Matthews in the 90s. Too damn easy. And by the way, don't you ever dare making fun of Dave Matthews in front of me. I will knock you out. I love Dave. Who hasn't? Who grew up like me and hasn't made their best friend, girlfriend, a tape with that "Say Goodbye" song on it, where they're like, you know, oh, let's be lovers, and tomorrow let's go back to being friends, secretly hoping they catch that line. I tried that line.